Check it.
What is up, guys? Welcome to another video, and today we are back on Need for Speed Most Wanted, and today we're going to go ahead and customize this MR2. I thought it was fitting after yesterday's video to go ahead and mod this into the game and then obviously customize it. Now, I'm going to mod it, or customize it I should say, as if I was owning this in real life. So just so you guys can get a glimpse into what my kind of customization tastes are like, if you probably didn't already know. So we're going to go ahead and go to the body kits and see what we can do. So that one adds some bride seats in, which is pretty cool. That one adds a carbon roof, which is kind of weird. That one adds a roll cage in. That one adds some roll cage and some bride seats. And that one puts the carbon roof on. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and use the one with the bride seats and the roll cage. I think that'll be pretty cool. We can put a spoiler on, I believe, but we're not gonna do that. I like the stock one. We can do the rims, and we're gonna do that in a minute. The hoods, I believe there isn't any hood options. No, there isn't. And if we really wanted to, we could go ahead and put a roof scoop on, but I'm not going to do that because that was completely 2005. Now, as for the rim choice, there isn't any of there obviously wasn't any Workmeister S1 3Ps out at the time. If you don't know what those rims are, you should look at them because they're really nice. But there's none of those in the game, so we're going to go ahead and go with these. I feel like these are probably the closest we're going to get. So we're going to go ahead and slap those on, and we're going to go ahead and apply all those. We're also going to max out the performance, obviously, and we're going to go yes. And then if we go to visuals, we want that kind of blue, stock blue that comes with the MR2s. So basically like that. I don't think we're going to get any closer than that, so we're going to go with that. And then the rims, we want those to be a bit grayer, so kind of like that. That'll do for now. Seems like it's not lowered enough, but there's not much we can really do about that. And then as for the window tint, we're going to make that as black as I can be. Right, and that's the car made. One thing I noticed when I was building that was that the top speed, the acceleration, and the handling stats are very similar to the M3 GTR. So I'm not sure if that means anything. We'll see very shortly, but that has me curious. So let's go ahead and get into a race. I kind of have all of this all set up anyway, so I'll just quickly show you what we're doing in terms of races and whatnot. So we're going to go to custom race, sprint. It's like a 4-minute long race, and those are the options we're playing on. And let's do this. Options, auto, go. Okay, so here we go on the starting line with the SW20. There was no body kits or anything, but honestly, those bride seats were pretty cool. So here we go. We're going to get a good launch. Does that sound any different? I got ripped last video for making a comment about the sound when it didn't sound any different. So you know what? I'm just going to leave it this time. Again, another great mod that I'm obviously showcasing today. The actual model itself is really good. The fact there is customization, and for the interior, which wasn't expected, is pretty nice. I know there is some outrageous ones that you can get, but I didn't really want to. I didn't want to get any ones with low resolution mods. I wanted it to be a high resolution mod, and this was the only one I could get. As for this actually being like a car I can get in about a year's time, I'm having second thoughts again because an R32 GTST has popped up, and that's very viable. Oh my god! But yeah, that's a very viable option. It's a very viable option. So, for fuck's sake. So I don't know. Maybe I can get an R32 GTST and then just have that up until I get my actual R32. I don't know at the moment. Oh, why do I keep crashing? But, you know, as for now, the current decision is to get a shit car for a year and then get a better car afterwards. And that's probably when I'm going to start doing car vlogs in like a year's time. Whether that's an MR2 or an R32 GTST, doesn't matter. That's kind of basically what's happening. But as for this mod, it's very good. As you can see by how much I'm in the lead, even after I was crashing and shit. I mean, I kind of did turn catch-up off and stuff, but even then, like, this thing is pretty goddamn fast. I've got to say as well, the MR2, I don't know, it's always been one of those cars which I've liked, but I've never loved. And recently I've been looking at them more, and I have kind of fell in love with them more, but it's still kind of that car which I kind of look at and think, is there something missing? I don't know. I just feel like there's something a bit missing to this car. Maybe I have to drive one to understand. Maybe it's one of those types of cars, but it definitely kind of wasn't love at first sight for me. I've heard a lot of people in the comments of yesterday's video said it kind of suit me well, which is odd. I've never really thought of myself as an MR2 kind of guy, but I mean, I guess if it suits me, it suits me. But I don't know, I think if there was a chance to get an R32 GTST over this, I mean, of course I would do it. It's still in the R32 bloodline, and, you know, it's not quite the same, but it's still an R32. So like, I still think I'd do it, but I don't know. It is a tough decision. It really is. Anyway, with that being said, this thing is an absolute monster. I have crashed so many times into these stupid cunts, and I've still managed to come out on top. So I've got to say, if you are still playing Most Wanted and you want this just for the mod, just so you can be good at the game, it's a very good mod. If you're a fan of the MR2, definitely give it a go. If you're still playing Most Wanted, it's a great mod. A link will be down in the description if you want to go ahead and download it. But that's been it from me today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit the like, subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one. You guys have been awesome. Stay safe and peace.